Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is Straight No Chaser by Monk. Jazz Blues. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or a premium member account. So, what are we talking about today? Theme and a little bit solo. And so on. So I show the theme, the chords, and give some tips how we try to imitate a little bit this special style of Thelino, I don't know how to spell this name, Monk. He had really quite a crazy style, and we're gonna try to get a vibe of this into the soloing. So let's get started. Alright guys, this is a classic jazz blues in F. 12 bars. I first show you the chords. We have one bar F, and I choose F9 here. One bar F7, we choose F9. Then one bar B flat 7, there we take B flat 9 13. Here 6 7 8 8. Back to F9. One bar. And then comes a one bar with C minor 7 to F alt. So we do like this. C minor 7, same chord as before, just one fret above. This is a F alt, it's a F7 sharp 9 flat 13. Just the bass note is missing. That's how it would sound with the bass. But since we have a bass player, we don't need the bass, you know. Okay, then we go down half step again. Same chord results now with a different bass note. Again to B flat 9 13. Then we make a B flat 13. Just remove the top note here with the bar here. And then we make again a B flat 9 13. This one here. I love this one here. 6 5 3 3. Okay, so really nice. We go back to F9, and then 1 2 3 4. So F9 on count 3, E9, E flat 9 to D7 alt, and it's the same chord again as before on F, D7 alt, so it's an sharp 9 flat 13, D7 sharp 9 flat 13 chord, and then to G minor 9, moving up here, this G minor 9, we make a fourth chord, all fourths stacked above. They always sound really cool. They don't really have names, but you can use them just to move around. We're moving this to move up here to the C13. And then we make an alteration. And again, it looks like the F9. But since we have a different bass note now, creates an alteration. This is C7B9 flat 13, and this was a C7 sharp 9 flat 13. And then turn around half. I'll show you the whole thing. 1 2 3. Sounds really cool. That's the way jazz blues is played. And with the rhythm, I use the most used rhythm figure is 1 and 2, and so 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that's the whole thing. So that will be the entire blues with the chords. Pretty cool. Check it out. Now let's check out the theme. The theme is basically not hard to play, but it's hard to keep orientation. I play it up here. Let me quickly zoom a little bit more so you see what I'm doing here. Okay. So, I'm using this F major pentatonic pattern, the most used one. And it starts here on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has basically two figures which alter between themselves. The best way to learn this theme is just learn the melody somehow, you know. So I have one figure which goes to here, second figure goes, and it just alters, and then comes the first again. Oh, well, let me see. See? Wait, I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I can play it when I played it with the figure here, but as I said, keeping orientation is the hard thing here. So we have here. And then comes again. Oh. And then it's really confusing. I can play it, you know, just in the tune, but it's really hard to keep the orientation. And then comes again. Let me play the whole thing. That's one of those tunes which is really strange. It's Monk. For me, honestly, I cannot keep it, as you already saw. I cannot keep it, you know, I try to split it off the melody to make it somehow give it a sense, but it doesn't make sense. Somehow it makes sense when you hit a whole thing, you know, it's a whole thing, and it's moving around this figure. Then comes this figure. And that's the whole thing. I'm gonna play once again. Otherwise, I wrote it up for you guys. I cannot even play it when I need to read it because it's so confusing. Also, the spot where the melody starts is like, you know. Honestly, I really recommend just learn the tune, how it sounds. And And there's one way to make it sound more crazy, is to try to highlight the offbeats in your phrasing. You know? And this way the accent moves even more, you know? Highlight the offbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it starts moving around, and that's a typical monk style. You know, it just moves around the stuff, and somehow it's playing really simple stuff, but the way he's doing the phrasing, it gives a typical style. And for the solo, I also would recommend something like that, you know. You can use F pentatonics, F blues, that works really great. Let's do that. And do this phrasing with highlighting the offbeats. What you also can learn from the theme is to do this chromatic stuff. Based more or less on the theme. Or you can do something which goes near to the theme. Same melody but different rhythm. Then theme. And so on. Yo, I mean, you could talk a lot about soloing on blues. You learn a lot from blues, you know, like moving stuff forward and backward, you know, playing over the bar line, play, rest, all these concepts which work here, and you can practice some blues. You can do anything. But today I want to just give the vibe of thinking about getting the style of monk into your soloing, and it's this unpredictable way to you know, resolving phrases. That's probably what really makes his style pretty cool. Like, there comes a phrase, where's the resolution, and then it comes later, you know. Miles Davis also did that a lot in his soloing, you know, resolving phrases. You expect the resolution of a phrase he played, and then it doesn't come, and then comes later. That's kind of a concept of playing over the bar line. I'll show you quickly again. See, I stretched the melody. You already know it, you know, the listener already knows the normal phrase. That's what you can do. You first play the normal phrase to introduce the phrase to the listener, and then you start to stretch it, you know, pull it apart. And that's a really good concept which you can play or try on this blues, because here it fits pretty well. And that's why it's really hard to say play licks here. It's not about licks, it's about, you know, moving around the stuff in a way. When is the resolution? When does it come? And then suddenly comes the melody again, but the melody itself is pulling the motifs apart in a way. Is like, where I am, where are you now here? And that's the concept here of straight note chaser. That's probably why the title is straight, semicon, no chaser. That means it's straight, it's not a, you know. Yeah. The cool thing with jazz is you can put so many concepts into it and thoughts and philosophies, and you can follow all this stuff, you know. It's like the title itself is saying, this is straight. It's not like moving around, but it's, you know, it's like a joke. It's not straight. It's, you know what I mean. Yo, that's all I wanted to say. If you want to download this here, plus this cool backing track, it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Me. Please join the free member account in what to download the stuff you need. A premium member account. Good. Me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye for today.